I hope that's been useful. Have a good day. Catch you later. Goodbye.
I tried to start it in time to get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I was a little slow. Been a very interesting morning for me this morning. And yes, the studio is all kinds of in shambles like you would not believe. Great guy is first. Great guy is up. Oh, the world probably will stop spinning here shortly. Greg is up for a daily Davinci. Darren Gilholm, good morning, Darren. Or good evening, Darren. Jeff Ryman is here. Morning, Jeff. As soon as Doug stops spinning, I'll jump into this. Hi, Josh Kinder. Hi, Rick. Rick Lakes has joined us. Good to see Rick. Always good to see Rick. And it says that live training Doug Betts and their viewers have just joined. So that's cool. That's kind of an interesting thing. So now Doug is gone. That just kicked over. And let's see what it's showing. Me, another Doug, Michael Fryer. That's got to be because of me. I watch Michael Fryer. I'm sure Doug does not watch Michael Fryer. And then Fortnite. So let's get on with the show. Um, Here we go. I'm going to minimize this because there's some things I wanted to go back and see. So the first thing you'll notice as if you look in this little box right here, and I'll blow it up temporarily, momentarily, is that I have the green screen literally behind me right here, not over here where it normally is. That's because earlier today I was experimenting with the green screen and camera angles and positioning. I got a project in mind, and I'm really going to have to do some thinking through this. Yes, this has nothing to do with daily Davinci. I know that. Let me go find the right one here. Put this back in its perspective. I do intend to get some daily Davinci because I actually have daily Davinci running, or Davinci itself is running. I wouldn't say it's daily. All right. Craig got up at 6. Speedy C's joined us. Good to see Speedy C. So I am going to do something experimental first of all. I'm going to change cameras. I'm going to turn a camera on over here. And then I'm going to go see if I can change the camera over here. Oh, I can. Boy, that looks all kinds of cool. Wow. We got an effect running in the background of. So you got the effect running over here. You got the green screen part running over here. That just looks all kind of horrible. By the way, this is my iPhone. I went back to the IRIUN app. I like it because I can zoom it and I can also not have the watermark. So I can zoom this and you get a really horrible. I mean, this kind of reminds you of the 80s and some of the things we saw in the 80s, does it not? And I can't see what it looks like, but we'll see. So enough of that. Let's get out of that and get on with today's intended. I think it's this one. Nope, maybe not that one. Yeah, now I may have a problem because whenever OBS is running and I try to switch cameras, I sometimes get this error. There we go. That was scary. I tried to go to the other camera and I couldn't do it. So now I'm going to turn off my phone. I don't want to kill the battery. Oh, there we go. So, Daily Davinci. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Chris. The green screen is really pretty cool, except I can't figure out what I want to do. So I'm going to bring up Davinci Resolve and wait for it to pop up on the screen. Wow. Is that not showing on the screen? I guess we got to go through the intro. Yeah, I changed it back to a different camera, Chris. I'm actually going to set up my fourth camera and work on this green screen deal a little bit. Let me see if this brings us up or not. It did not. Okay. There's Doug. That works. Well, maybe because I forgot that I need to bring me. There we go. Um, Live and unrehearsed and unscripted. Always fun. All right, so let's put this right here. I guess yeah, I'm moving. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, y'all know I got a green screen with the studio, and Doug sent me some about 6 videos to mess around with. So I want to put me in the video with Doug and maybe a couple other people somehow. And I'm having trouble filtering out my green screen. So Greg, your highness is going to take a nap. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the play button on here. And I recorded this morning, messing around with the green screen. I'm not going to tell you anything about what that's all about. I'm going to see if anyone can figure it out.
I am doing an experiment with my green screen, me, my iPhone, and my cameras. I have shrank this down from what it used to be, which was really super long, to now it's just really super short. It's just 2 sections in length. And I did that so that I could do some experimentation with me in relationship to the green screen. And I'm going to test as well with.
So you'll notice you see some waves of green coming through here. If I go back, you can see some. Oh, I forgot to turn on my little mouse gizmo that Sean paid for. I need to make sure I thank him for that again. So you'll notice right in here when this plays,
as well with the other phone, with the other cameras, without moving.
I was really surprised at how well this did green screen this out, because you see right there's the green screen, and then right there's, excuse me, pretty horrible, because what I did was, well, I'll just show you what I did. So we will make this full screen. We're in the edit tab. I'm going to right click on here and I'm going to remove all the attributes, and it'll go back to the green screen. So I went and found a spot over here that I thought was pretty good to green screen this out. I don't remember where it was at. So it doesn't really matter. I'll just pick one. So we'll go right here. So to green screen this out, you go over to the effects and you go down to the effects, open the FX effects, and go get a 3D keyer. And then you bring the 3D keyer down and just put it on top of your video, and you're good to go. I'm going to go back to the video here. Now, if this FX button right here is not highlighted, all you do is come in here and open FX overlay, and then you can do what I'm about to do. So, OpenFX is open. I'm going to just draw a line over everything that's white. Now, the first time I did this is, we'll do it right here. We'll go right there. So you can see a little bit of green there. Not too bad. We're going to remove the attributes again. We're going to re-grab the attributes. And this is the simplest, easiest, fastest way to do this. If you have a good green screen behind you that's ironed and not blowing from the fan and everything else, probably the most effective way so far that I've determined. So we're going to grab it. Did I already put it in there? Yes, I did, because right here it shows the effect is there. So now we're just going to start in this corner. and we're going to go get rid of as much of this white as we can. And I found this out on about my 4th attempt. As long as I don't hit me, anything that's white will go away. So that's pretty good. No, Mrs. K hasn't ironed them yet. I probably will end up ironing them today. I don't know. But anyway, so when I scrub through this now, and I honestly thought, okay, this section right here is going to be green screened out because I haven't done any tracking or anything at all. I just green screened what I thought was this section. Well, much to my surprise, it actually does get the whole thing. But you can see right there, there's some gray areas going on. I'm pointing with my finger. There's some gray areas going on right here. A little bit of green right there. It's because the screen itself.
Monday morning, I am doing an experiment with my green screen, me, my iPhone, and my cameras. I have shrank.
So the
this
problem that I have is this.
This
is a good spot right there, I think, to show you. Take this back. Yeah, oh, beautiful spot. Minus the green issues. So these chairs, there's 3 of them. I want to sit in the chair, and I've got to figure out how I'm going to either A, rotate me into the chair, that sounds terrible, or B, orientate me to the green screen using the different camera and shooting on the green screen after it's not moving around and doing everything else in the world it's been doing. I just cannot get myself adjusted. This is just all out of whack, and I apologize for that. So that was what this morning's project was about. I broke down the green screen, reconfigured it, put it over here. I'm probably going to put it back later. Although I do know with the shorter green screen, I do like it for some applications because I can get closer. I can put it on my iPhone. I can put the iPhone literally right in front of me, and I can get a super big close-up. I can't get the full body like Doug is here, but for what I want to do, it'll work, I think. Now, there are about 3 other methods you can use to get rid of this stuff. I've not experimented with them. I want to give a big shout out to Jose. He did find some really informative removing green screen videos for me, and I watched some of those last night. And then I watched The Gray Man, which is not a bad movie. So you can see right there when I rotated it around from its orientation of here, it just moved the green screen. The background actually showed up. So I was pleased and presently very happy with that. That was good. And then we're back to green screen for some reason. I'm not sure why. Probably because I wasn't on camera. So this is my project. One of my projects. I played around with the zoom right there. I was using the Windows 10 app for this, by the way. This is all shot with my iPhone with the Windows 10 app, which I'm going to buy a longer USB cord so I can plug in my phone, keep it at 100% charge all the time, and use it when I want to do these projects. And that's what it's supposed. That's what that looks like after I green screen that out. That's what it looks like. If I take Doug away right here, then that's what it looks like. So pretty cool. Pretty interesting. Something I wanted to share with you guys. Now we're going to go up here to the file, and we're going to go to the project manager. I can't close that. I want to close it, but I can't close it. I don't want to save it either because it's my working. When I get it to a point where, oh, I like this looks good, I've learned something, I can work from here, I can move on or whatever, then I'll stop. The original one of these, well, that's what's over there. I want to go to, eventually I got to go to this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So I'll start with this one right here. Nope, I don't want to save it. Don't care. So I'm going to go over to the media pool. I'm going to go move zoom over here, or not zoom. Actually, that's not what I want. Now I'm looking for a folder that's on my desktop that I know is on here. I just got to find it. Now I'm going to move zoom. Should be seeing zoom. You should be seeing zoom on the stream. Zoom on zoom. That sounds terrible. So it's not there. And again, I did not rehearse this at all, so mistakes abound. Okay, I found what I was looking for. So what I want to do is, again, now this one's disappeared again, which is interesting because I thought we fixed that last time. So I want to come in here and see if it truly is gone, or did I not even, I don't think I even added it, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and turn all these on. And now it'll be a big mess. Yep. It's going to be a big mess because the top picture should remain there until you get to there, because that's, as we know, whatever's on top is what's going to be shown. No problem. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look at this one first, and I want to see where it went back to. I went back to app data. That's cool. Since I'm not using it, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. I don't want it in there. That's fine. So here we go. This is going to say, if I open the file location, it's going to say it's in users, me, K, me, desktop, iPhone class reunion. Well, I'm about to change that. I'm going to open up a D drive. I'm going to go to Davinci. I'm going to go into Davinci Resolve Data, and I'm just going to drag over the folder to this right here. See how long that takes to go, and it looks like it might have went already. Let's see. Nope, it's still going. Not too bad. Looks like there's 27 in there. Checking over here, it looks like there's 27, so we're good. I right click on the one on my desktop, delete it. Oh, I need permission. I guess I'm not the administrator. Is it in use somewhere? That's interesting. I'll figure that out later. I may have to do this the hard way. So now I'm perplexed in that these should have went away. These are no longer at that location. Oh yeah, they are still at that location, aren't they? Because I want these two. So I'm going to go back. Make sure I got all of them. Davinci, data, iPhone class reunion. Yeah, I got all of them. So that's good. So now I have to figure out why I can't get rid of this right here. So Control A, delete. You need permission for the administrator to delete this folder. I don't understand why I need permission. It's not in use anywhere that I'm aware of, but maybe it is in use. Did that say final denial? Oh, there we go. Hey, good job. That's exactly what I was wanting it to do. Fantastic. And I'm going to verify why. It's because it took it out of there. That's cool. But I got this picture right here. So, oh, there it finally goes. So even though I've got this halfway decent computer with 64 gigs of RAM, it takes a little bit of time. That is fine with me. So now we're good. Now I'm hoping, since I kind of might remember where this was at, if I open the file location, it says it's on, it was in there, desktop, we know it's not there. So I want to highlight them all except for the timeline. Then I want to right click and I want to change the source folder, which is nice that they moved it to the bottom. I want to go to browse. I want to go to my D drive. I want to open my D drive. Not interesting. It's not opening. There we go. I want to go to Davinci. I'll bet you it's the same as this one up here. But anyway, I want to go to data. And I want to go to iPhone, class reunion. And that should be as far as I need to take it. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to open it. I'm going to hit change right here. And it's going to work because this populated. And that's the very first picture. If we come up here, we'll see how long it takes to populate these. I know it's there because it showed up in the viewer. It just hasn't showed up down here yet. Eventually it will show up here. If I were to mute that one, there's that one's there. If I mute that one's there. So these are there. If I go through here and keep muting these, or you're not actually muting a video, you're just, there it is. See how quick that was? I mean, kind of quick. Could be slower. Could be on, you know, an older machine or whatever, less memory. And these are muted, so they're off. So that solves that problem. Now, the million-dollar question is, if I go open up now you always know the one you're on because it's highlighted in red. So let's go to this one, the copy, see what it looks like. I bet they're still there. Well, that's interesting. So again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to right click. Oh, you know, that's exactly what it should have done now that I think about it, because it's no longer on the desktop. Going to press shift, go to the bottom, go through the whole process again. And I'm actually going to be good with this because as long as you don't change it, it's there. Hit change. And just like that, I know it's there because they show up in the viewer. Now it's just got to populate down to here. Now it'll take a couple minutes maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to time it. It's not that big of a deal to me. I am going to check my time. We're at 22 minutes. Good. This is good timing. I should be getting my T-5 here in about 2.5 minutes. It's 22:39, so 2.5 minutes will be 25. And there they are. If we scroll up, there they are. Now we'll go fix the other one. I honestly thought this was going to be a whole lot worse than this. But this one might be different. This one might actually be good. Nope. That's cool. Wow. For once my logic worked. And again, I know it was there since I already changed it once. It stays where it's at. I just hit open. I think that's where those are at. I hit change, and apparently those aren't there. Oh, you know what? They aren't there. I'll give it a second though, even though nothing's. Oh yeah, I guess it did populate. So maybe they are there. We'll give them a second to show up. Yeah, the text is going to be there because it's there. There's one. There's that one. None of them are turned off. Better terminology, I guess, instead of mute. There's that one. Let's go see where it's at. I don't want to change. That's funny how that one changed, but this one didn't. Let's go see where this one's at. This one shows being in Davinci, Daily Davinci, D Drive, Class Reunion. Yep, that's fine. So I'm going to grab it, do my shift thing, go change the source folder, go browse. I'm just going to open this up because I need that one right there. We're going to open that. We're going to change it, and those should all populate now. I believe that's where those are residing at. I believe. I can verify that while that's running. by opening this up. Oh no, you know where they're at? I know where they're at. Oh boy. At least I think I know where they're at. At least I thought I knew where they were at. Maybe I don't know where they're at. Old age strikes again, ladies and gentlemen. And because I've changed the location, this is going to be fun to find now. Because I really thought they were all in the same folder, but apparently they're not. I thought they were in here. Nope, those are just downloads for my phone. So where did I put those? Interesting. Very interesting. Because I know this isn't going to work. Because now the original is here. We know that it's not there. We can go into Davinci. We can go to the date, and I know I'm going at 100 miles an hour to do this. Nope. I know it's not in golfing. No, it's not in that one. It's not in my Rose project. It's not in there. It's not in there. I don't see it in here. So this is interesting in that I don't know where they went. Let's go back one. They shouldn't be in pictures. So I'll have to go find those later. I don't want to embarrass myself any more than I already have. I am going to go fix what I'm pretty sure I can fix. So candid photos I got to go fix. Media transfer test might be easy to fix. Yeah, it's pretty much going to be easy to fix because test of the day in Davinci. That's cool. I'll move those over. Go do one more. Project manager. So I got them all, it looks like. Got the 45. Did I get this one? I did not. Some of them are there, some of them aren't. Oh, that's the song. That's the music. That's no big deal. This one was in desktop iPhones class reunion. So that should actually be fixable, repairable. Change the source file. Go into here. Go back a level. Open that up and change it and see. Apparently not. Oh no, that's in downloads. Or was it in downloads? Anyway, I'll wrap it up. It's 1 o'clock. I have been going on for 27 minutes, 59 seconds now. Kind of an all over the board. Wow, my camera's messed up. Or I'm messed up. Let me shrink down here. This is what I get for experimenting with my green screen and my cameras. But I want to figure this out. I really want to be able to use the green screen other than the background that it is right now. And if you'll notice, right, well, you can't see it, but I do have some shadows going on because I've only got one light running. Yeah, it's fun. I'm going to enjoy it. Mr. Cheek just sent me a message, so apparently he's not watching. Go figure that. That's just hard to believe. I had to put him in the penalty box tonight then. All those in favor say aye. Why can't I grab this? You guys are hilarious. I say all those in favor say aye. Everybody says aye at the same time. So I'm flirting with the idea of bringing Zoom into Daily Davinci. I really am. I just really like the interaction with everyone. Other than sometimes we talk over one another. Mrs. K works today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. She's off Friday. She has her test. I do plan on doing the 4-letter word that starts with a G and ends in an F. Has the OL in the middle. And I may be running back down to my hometown because the coffee cups for my high school will be in tomorrow. And I might have a brief display of those tomorrow on Daily Davinci. I want to give shout outs to everybody. And if I forget you, I'm sorry. Greg, to Jeff Ryman, Chris Garrett, Rick Lake, Speedy C. I think Josh Kinder was there. Tony Wallow was there. Wintermute was there. Long Dog was there. And Darren Gilholm was there. So, Greg, you were mentioned twice now. I will see you gentlemen tonight. Oh, I got to go see what this last comment's about. Yeah, Chris, the oldest joke in the book. I know. So, thank you guys. I'll get this put back together in some decent fashion this afternoon after I mess with it. And I'm going to reach out to a trained professional who has maybe 35 and a half years of experience. And no, I'm not reaching out to Kerry Holzman. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tonight. Should I do the Doug countdown at 5,